Hey, hey. Let me see. Let's go. Rock and roll, people. Hey, Mundo here for Mundo Mondays. What's happening? What's happening? Listen, I know I'm a little bit late tonight, and let's see, folks. Give me just a second here. I am kind of in the getting on a little bit late tonight for Mundo Madness. It's good to see you guys. I'm gonna shoot a little couple of hoops here. Whoop whoop whoop. So yeah, no Mundo Monday, and it's Mundo in the house. A little bit of madness tonight. Working a little bit of my mojo here, guys. Um, and tonight, well, I actually got on a little bit late because I got home a little bit late, but spend a little time with the family and do a few things here, eat a little something. So that way I'm kind of prepared for tonight. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk a little bit about Albatross Junction, the comic book that I'm in with Anthony and Kevin, and of course my character. Um, my character is a he's what you call the bartender basically, and we were going over the other night. We were going over how people in the Albatross Junction world get sick, and Kevin and Anthony came up with some really sick stuff, man. I mean, absolutely gorgeous stuff, and and we had a lot of fun just talking about things and so forth, and getting things in order. And I wanted to reiterate, how amazing the comic book and everything is. And so, I'm just so beyond blessed to be a part of it. And and I know that Anthony and Kevin are working hard. They already got, issue 3 coming out. And so on issue 3, um, with issue 3 is going to get even more exciting. And Kevin was all talking about how in the first 2 issues that that they actually have
About how
oops
in the first two issues.
that they actually had where you saw somebody catch on fire pretty quickly. And so that's because he killed somebody. So in that world, if you kill somebody, the nanotech that's in your blood is basically going to kill you. So if you meant to kill somebody, I mean, you're toast. You're toast, dude. That's all there is to it. So again, going back to my character, which is the bartender and my bar called El Mundo's, and Space has so graciously, uh, put in such good stuff on there for me, and my captured my likeness, captured with coming up on how El Mundo's comment came about is that I actually had a family bar. Uh, Before I was born, my family owned a bar, and so with that story, that's how El Mundos came about when I told Anthony about the and Kevin about the bar, and so they graciously incorporated that story into um, the comic book, and as well as uh, we're going in the direction of getting some of my character to kind of tell some of the stories from the old days, the old before all this came on, that was passed down to my character from generation to generation to generation of stories that happened. And through the lineages, all of these stories were brought and come about. They came um, to light. While he's serving drinks, he is telling people stories, and he is entertaining people, as well as uh, different aspects of the comic book that my character is multifaceted in a lot of things that he's doing. He's not only is he bartending and storyteller, but he's also, you know, angel of death and so forth. So like I said, there's a lot of aspects coming to my character as well as a complex one, and this is going to be so much fun when we really get to being the the meat and potatoes of my character, and that's gonna be interesting in itself because I am so excited to see what's going on with him. What is about to go on with him? Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. And whoa, there I am, back again. So technical difficulties, guys. I sincerely apologize for that. And what happened, I have no clue, but technical difficulties. I think I got it ironed out now here, and I'm in a small space, so forgive me again. TV over here and tree right there, so a little bit better background than last time, and so again, going back, to Albatross Junction, my character, and the way Anthony and Kevin are, being so graciously and putting my character in there, and I love it, and stuff like that. Um, Here, and then not only do I want to talk about Albatross, but at the same time, I want to kind of talk about what I really saw tonight. It was kind of cool, and I don't know if anybody's watching it or not, or has been watching it. Tonight, I kind of saw the ABC televised House Christmas Lights War, and that was kind of cool, man. Tonight's episode, I saw a Star Wars themed house, and it was really cool, man, because they had lightsabers popping up all over the place and doing this and doing that. And then they had the characters. You see some of the characters. You see Luke Skywalker and Vader cross, lightsabers, and then I guess they had Ray and Kylo in there. The house, side of the houses had lit up like saber blades, shooting up. And man, yeah, I mean, it was just awesome. It was pretty awesome, dude. And so I kind of enjoyed watching that for a few minutes, and that was pretty interesting in itself. So, what? Let's see, what else can we talk about tonight? Because tonight there was quite a few things that I mean, tonight is kind of interesting, a little slow and so forth. Again, doing Mundo Madness Monday myself, woohoo! I'm gonna just shoot some hoops here real quick. I know. I mean, I'm not so exciting by myself. It's much better if I had Ant and Kev here, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you guys. So, feel free to come on in and chit chat with me and spend a little Mundo Madness and whatever you guys decide y'all want to talk about. And what I want to do as well is have you guys, not only we're going to hang out and have fun, but let's kind of get, the ball rolling on certain things. If you have ideas, you have, something that you want to kind of see in Albatross Junction, what's your favorite character in Albatross Junction? Um, and for instance, the Dybbuk. How many of you guys like the Dybbuk? I myself like the Dybbuk. I mean, he's pretty rad monster, you know. And I have not seen a creature like that in any comic book that I read. I mean, I've seen all kinds of creatures, but the Dybbuk, I mean, it sets itself apart, right? And then one of the things that I thought was really cool as well, when we started uh, when Anthony and Kevin started the comic book in the first two issues, Anthony, had a lightsaber contest where you could win a lightsaber, and it was pretty difficult to find all of the dang sabers. I was looking through it through a microscope sometimes. Yeah, you had to get some of the old man glasses and stuff like that, and really, really look hard. I mean, some pieces looked like lightsabers when they weren't, and some lightsabers you could just popped out. Excuse me, guys. And they put some like in between, like you thought it was a lightsaber, but it wasn't. Then when you really looked at it again, it was a lightsaber. So you had to, kind of squint your eyes a little bit, or even look with one of those microscopes or some glasses, that you could get the lettering big and so forth. And that was how I found some of those sabers in there, because it took me a good while to find some of those sabers in there. But it was a lot of fun because it was so much. It was a puzzle in itself. The puzzle was fun, and it was really a lot of fun. So I don't know if any of you actually took part in that uh, in that contest. I believe there was like three of us or four of us in there, but the ones that kind of stuck in and looked and watched and so forth, and um, the puzzle in itself was kind of like a word search, a word search puzzle with sabers. You had to look at the little pieces and so forth, and put them together, and you know it really was a lot of fun though to find them. And I hope you guys had as much fun finding those lightsabers in there as I did. I found it very interesting, and the way Ed and Kevin really redrew those in there. And they didn't. I mean, they didn't make it easy for a reason, but at the same time, you know, you found a few that were like right away, and then the other ones, you had to work for it. Really had to work for it, and I think, excuse me, that's what made it so much fun, so much fun. And the coloring that they've done, the drawings that they've done is so phenomenal on there. Excuse me, guys. My throat is just drying up. I'm gonna have to get myself a little drink. I'm gonna get a drink, and I'm still gonna be able to talk to you guys real quick. And I know you guys can still hear me, so I'm not going too far. Not far at all. So um, I got to get little uh parched here. So excuse me. All right, so let me get back here. Let me get back, and I am back. I am back. Here we go. So, got two watching right now. That's awesome. Welcome to Mundo Madness Monday. Yeah, I'm a little crazy right now. A little tired. I got off of work and got some things done here at the house before I came on. So I know it's a little late, guys, and I do apologize for it being a little late. I know a lot of people got to be in bed. And, I myself, I'm a little bit of a night owl. So mm, go figure, I mean, I'm doing this a little bit late. Hopefully, maybe next year, this time, I'll be running a little bit earlier and having things ready to go and so forth. And especially as I keep learning how to do the more live videos myself by myself too. I know I'm a very slow learner. Once I get it, I get it. And I do appreciate you guys sticking with me and um, coming on and talking with me when you guys get a chance to come on. And I really enjoy talking and hanging out with people, and it's so much fun that you see with me, Ant and Kev and Dave, and when we all get together, we have so much fun, and we don't want this to be kind of like a boring, show and so forth. I mean, I do couple of little antics, and I know probably Ant's over here screaming right now, Mundo, no, Mundo, Mundo. Okay, and then he might be in the background, maybe cheering, go Mundo, go Mundo. And I see probably Kevin doing the same thing. Kevin's probably over there drawing and saying, "Ay, ay, ay, man, Mundo, Mundo, please don't embarrass us." You know, no, it's all cool, Kev. It's all good, man. No, I got to give praise to these guys. Love these guys. Love these guys. Again, for Mundo Madness Mondays, and as I so talked about before with Anthony, that I'm going to try to do some of these shows uh, by myself. When they don't have a chance to come on, and with Anthony being so swamped with work, with doing the comic book, even though he got issue 3 out right now. I mean, they're working. Excuse me, guys. Issue 4 and so forth. They're going to be working on that, and then of course they got their dailies and so forth. So Ant's also probably got the civilized sabers where he's working on lightsabers. And then that comes to my next point is lightsabers. So we're also going to be talking about lightsabers on this channel as well, because I've got run it to civilized sabers as well. Civilized Sabers is another company that Anthony, is a great big part of. And he has got the brightest blades on the planet. You can check it out with the quad star, the tri-star, the dual star. Oh my God! I mean, he's going he's going for the world's record star of blades. The world's record star blades. I mean, come on. How many LEDs can you fit in a blade? Just ask Anthony at Civilized Sabers. Yes, Space Window, Space Window. He also, that's another channel of his, the Space Window. So make sure you guys, if you are into the lightsabers and um, you are into the blades, and he specializes in blades. Excuse me again. He specializes in the blades, and they are the brightest blades on the planet. So, hit up Civilized Sabers or hit up Anthony at Space Windu, um, and he will come through for you with his blades. I mean, phenomenal blades. And one of a couple of his blades were also featured on Carly King and so forth. And so he's had a couple of them, featured on other YouTube channels, which is fantastic. Um, and then not only that the blades, but some of the lightsabers that he's done. If you watched his Space Windu channel, and you can see some of his past work on his lightsabers were practically amazing. And I I actually got into the hobby of custom lightsabers because of him. Uh, Watching a lot of his work on his lightsabers, and I thought to myself, well, when my best friend passed away from brain cancer, and I said, what a great way to honor his memory. And from to this day, you know, Anthony or Space Window, if you will, has been, the key point in me doing everything lightsaber wise. And then I've come across so many other facets of the lightsaber world, um, the lightsaber stuff, that they actually have inspired me to do, my own hilt, work on doing my own hilts, so that's where my friend's memory saber came about, to do the hilt for his memory with his voice on there. And um and so, I thought it was just an awesome and great way to honor his memory, to have his voice on there and so forth. And so with that, and then coming in and watching all these other YouTube videos, and learning and learning and learning. And now you got, solo sabers, you got you got all these other, Meg to Sith. Oh man, I can't tell you, Tom. Just all the different videos that I'm watching, Benji from Nerf Herder, all these guys I am learning from. All these guys I'm learning from, and I'm so appreciative of the content that they come out, because they really help me to understand what it, like I said, it really takes an understanding on what everything costs, not only for the parts of the blade, parts that go inside, the saber. I mean, every little piece, and then the time that it takes to do the wiring, the time it takes to put up your, um, everything else, all the puzzle pieces that come together to make a lightsaber. Those those are what matter, you know and some people just don't understand. They're gonna say, hey, make me a saber for $200. Wow, yeah, that's easier said than done. When you add up all the parts, sometimes all the parts for $200 is just the blade itself. You can get a blade for $200, you can get a blade for $60, but then you got a hilt, you got a blade, but where are the other parts? Well, you got to spend the money to buy the other parts to put it all together. And if you can't do that yourself, and you got to pay somebody to do it, you're paying for their time. I mean, time, like they say, time is money, right? Time is money. Well, time well spent if you learn to do it yourself sometimes. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and I'm coming from you as an amateur, you know, saber builder, and uh, I still have a lot to learn, a lot to learn. And I thank God that He's allowed me to see content on YouTube, for sabers and so forth, and all of that good stuff. Well, well, well. My goodness, I got two people watching. No, one people watching. I must be boring by myself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where is everybody? But you know what? I kind of understand, because I came in real late, and it's probably everybody's bedtime right now too. So of course, this little sniffles don't help either. I'm scaring people off. Come on, people. I know I'm scaring you off, but please. And so, even though, well, I mean, you guys, come on. What can I say? What can I say? It's gonna be a lot of fun, and especially when the guys are. I think it's gonna be best when all of us are on together, of course, and when Anthony's on alone, or he'll have Kevin on alone. But see, sometimes Anthony is on, Civilized Sabers, where he's doing some kind of work on a saber, and he's going to explain to you how the saber's going, what he's working on, and that's really cool content to watch. Um, Shows. Has anybody seen the good shows? I know I haven't seen. I still need to see Wakanda Forever. I'm probably gonna watch that with my daughter when she comes for Christmas time. And there's a few other movies here I want to watch. How about you guys? I mean, tell me, have you all seen some pretty good stuff on? Um, I don't know if any of you have seen like the uh, Warrior Nun. If y'all are into that kind of stuff, but Warrior Nun's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be kind of like shits and giggles type movie show, but it's actually pretty good, man. Good, yo. So y'all gotta check it out on not Netflix. If y'all watch Netflix, or if y'all have, well, I'm pretty sure y'all have Netflix. So, uh, for those of you who do have it, check it out. Warrior Nuts, not too bad, not too bad. And let's see, what else? What else? What else? Let's ooh, let's see here. No silence, no silence whatsoever. I'm surprised that my doggies aren't going crazy out there right now, listening to me, trying to come in, wanting to come in. They're usually howling for me by now, but they must have found something to play with. Uh, so I'm actually wow. So, so nobody's kind of come in and kind of chit chatting here, and I got two watchers. So well, I guess I might have to cut this short if I'm just gonna have two people. So I'll probably do about a 30-minute vid, and we'll cut it there. Oh, see, there my dog is right there. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to get my Okay, so yeah, forgive me, guys. I had to put it on mute for a second there. My dog is barking up a storm over here, and I don't need them. They make me laugh sometimes, barking this late at night. But I gotta get them in here pretty soon. Um, uh, so yeah, I'm at a loss of words for right now. I didn't bring R2 with me. I should have brought R2 in here, and R2 would have kind of made it a little bit more fun. I probably would have gotten a few more people in too. I'm going to set up next week. I'm going to set up Mundo Mondays a little bit earlier. Um, Again, this is just, and please, guys, forgive me. I mean, I know I'm going to have some chit chatters that I could have done this better, done that better, and yes, I probably could have, and I understand that. But you got to learn sometime, right? So doing certain things on your own, you got to do certain things on your own, and so when you do things on your own, uh, let's see, man, I don't know. Let's see, phew, what can I say? Oh, wow. Banners, logos, colors, and very little. No comments yet. No comments. Come on, guys. Really? None of y'all are commenting anything? Anything? I've got no, no commenters. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna have to do this right there. I'm gonna have to. Let's see here. I play one more because like I said, Anthony does that really really well. So let's play one more time and let's try it. Okay, that was the new updated stuff that Anthony had done for me. And it looks amazing, amazing. Oh my goodness, dude, that is pretty cool, man. And cool as shit, dude. Let's try this one. I want to try this one.
In here,
Maybe this one looks like a
we
little.
pour whiskey.
Right there. That was my original intro stuff. So there you guys go. And so that's 30 minutes into it and no comments. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this live vid short and I guess Mundo is going to see you guys for next Mundo Monday, Mundo Madness. Mundo out. Well, actually, I'm not out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this one more time.